Cybex VR1 leg extension leg curl machine. This machine allows you to exercise both your quadricep muscles and your hamstring muscle groups. This machine has 4 different adjustments that you're going to have to make. So you've got to go through a series of steps to set this up. Typically, I'd like to start with the seat back. So once you establish the seat back position here, you should be good to go for both exercises. So for me personally, I need to be at a level 4 or 5. That allows me that when I get in the unit that my knees are essentially aligned with the axis of rotation, this little yellow position here on the machine. So I'm going to have a seat in the unit. Next I have to adjust the position of my footrest. Now I'm going to perform the leg extension first for my quadriceps, so I want to have the unit all the way down. Now when I sit down here, I want to make sure that the pads here essentially hit my lower shins right above my ankle. Okay, next I want to adjust the angle of this particular arm that my feet connect with. So if I'm going to do the leg extension, typically I'm going to put it in the lowest setting, all right, at the lowest setting. Okay, next I want to adjust the pads here that make contact with my upper thighs. So I'm going to adjust the thigh pad here so that it's a snug fit on my quadriceps here. And then I'm going to grab the handles and make sure I'm nice and snugly positioned. Or you can grab the handles here on the seat. Either or is acceptable. Once I adjust my weight here, I'm good to go. So most of you are going to perform either anywhere between 8 and 15 repetitions. And once you hit 15 reps, you're able to perform that comfortably, then adjust the weight accordingly. You can also use the slide carriage here, which allows you to increase the weight by 7.5 pounds. So I'm going to grab the handles here on the seat, and then I'm going to extend my legs. That means I'm going to straighten my knees all the way. And then I'm going to lower the weight slowly, making sure that the weights do not touch at the bottom. I don't want the weights to bottom out. That's going to take pressure off of my quads. So make sure you keep yourself pulled down into the seat and slowly lower the weight. And then extend your knees fully. Again, this really is working my quadricep muscle group. All right, that's how you perform the leg extension. Now I'm going to show you how to do the leg curl. So I'm going to adjust this pad up like so to free my legs. Then I'm going to bring the leg pad all the way up. Typically for me it's the bottom position, so both extreme ranges. Then I'm going to slide my ankles all the way up onto the pad so that my Achilles tendon is essentially on the ankle pad. I'm going to bring the knee pad back down so that I'm relatively snug here. And I can either hold on here to the unit or down here. Either or is acceptable. Just make sure that you keep your seat down. I'm going to drive my heels downward so that I feel a good contraction in my hamstrings. And then straighten my legs. So pull down. Should keep a nice square shoulders, head nice and straight. Use really good controlled movement patterns when you perform this exercise. And some of you may feel like you need to make an adjustment somewhere in the seat. Maybe the pad here needs to be tweaked down a little bit. And that's fine. You can simply stop the exercise and see if this position is more comfortable. So don't be afraid for either exercise to tweak any of the adjustments if you feel like you get a little bit more out of the exercise. So experiment a little bit. Once you experiment a few times, you should be able to really lock in on where you need to make all the adjustments, and you should be good to go. And that's how you perform the VR1 leg extension, leg curl exercises.